everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 2015 Mazda Demio XD Touring. Click on it and listen to that startup sound. And we're going to go to the car collection now, and click on Current Car, come down to the Mazda, and we'll learn a little bit about the Mazda Demio XD Touring from this little write-up by Gran Turismo. This compact diesel model from Mazda offered more luxury than you would expect from a car in its class. The fourth generation Mazda 2, known as the Demio in its home market, was introduced in 2014. It featured the company's Kodo design philosophy, which implemented many traditional Japanese styling cues, along with a sleek overall profile. The car came powered by the usual gasoline engine options, but for this model, a 1.5-liter turbo diesel that Mazda dubbed Skyactiv D was added. This engine boasted the performance equivalent to a 2.5-liter gasoline engine with 184.4 foot-pound of torque on tap for the 6-speed automatic model and 162 foot-pound for the 6-speed manual. The latter returned an impressive 70.6 miles per gallon on the Japanese JC08 mode fuel economy test. Customers were so enthralled with the new diesel that more than 60% of the initial orders were for the Skyactiv D models. There were 3 grades available for the diesel-powered cars. This included the base XD model, the XD Touring that included practical options such as LED lights and cruise control, and the XD Touring L package, which included luxury options such as white leather seats and a leather-bound steering wheel. That's everything we'll learn from the garage. So we're going to back out to the main menu and go up to Brand Central. And here we will go to Asia Pacific, to Mazda, and to the Mazda showroom, where we'll find the Mazda Demio right here. And here are all the stats. The car comes stock with 328.57 performance points. Its drivetrain is FF, meaning that both the engine and the driving wheels are at the front of the car. It comes with 103 horsepower at 4,000 RPM, and it weighs 2,381 pounds with a turbo aspiration. The price of this car is 19,500 credits. Now we're going to click on the car, and there are 10 different colors to choose from whenever you purchase this car. So you choose one of these colors and then back out to the previous menu to purchase it. We're going to click on Learn More here and see what Martin has to say. And Martin says the Demio is Mazda's entry-level model. This 4th generation version was introduced in 2014. Power is supplied by a turbocharged 1.5-liter diesel engine that produces 180.8 foot-pound of torque. Because of its predictable handling character, this car is ideal for novices learning how to race. Now we're going to back out from Brand Central and go to the cafe, where I believe there are 2 people waiting to talk to us about this car. Indeed there are. There are Stella and Tom Matano. We'll start with Stella. And she says, this Demio is Mazda's entry in the compact car marketplace. It was sold outside of Japan as the Mazda 2, and it proved to be a big hit. So the car was reintroduced to the Japanese market in 2019 with that very name. Mazda is famous for its beautiful rear-wheel sports cars and its legendary race cars that have won titles the world over. I'm sure that you'll run into one eventually. And Tom Matano says, this car reminds me of a happy little rabbit in the way it sits slightly inclined towards the front. It looks like a fun runabout rather than a typical commuter econobox. Unlike retro modern cars like the current Mini and Fiat 500, this car is a modern interpretation of the original Fiat 500 with Topolino character. So that is everything that we can learn from the Gran Turismo game about the Mazda Demio XD Touring. And I do want to mention that you don't have to necessarily purchase this car from Brand Central, because it is available if you complete the first menu book in the game. you earn these 3 compact cars, the Toyota Aqua S, the Honda Fit Hybrid, and the Mazda Demio XD Touring. Now, before we end the video, we're going to come down to the tuning shop and see what all you can do to this car. I'm not going to upgrade it myself, but these are the things that you can do to it. Here's what's available in Sport. Club Sport, you cannot do bore up, high lift camshaft, or the high compression pistons. Under semi-racing, because it is turbo aspirated, you can put low, medium, or high RPM turbochargers on the car. You cannot add superchargers. You cannot do polished ports or stroke up, and you also cannot do weight reduction, but that is reserved for some pretty specific cars on this game, so there are very few cars that can use that stage for weight reduction. Alright, so that's everything about the 2015 Mazda Demio XD Touring. I hope this video helped you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this vehicle to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos all about the vehicles of Gran Turismo 7. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.